Hello, everyone. Dr. Jack Wolfson, cardiologist. Welcome to day number 23 of Happy Heart Month. Hello to everyone. Log in, say hello. I am streaming on StreamYard, so we are live in the Natural Heart Doctor group on the page and also on YouTube, Natural Heart Doctor. Great to see everyone in here. Jump into the comments section. Let me know how I sound. It seems like every time I broadcast is from a different location. Looks like my picture quality is not super great today as well. Maybe that makes it a little bit better if I go kind of from this angle here. And again, hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Facebook user, because again, I can't see the name here. Hello from very chilly Texas. It's cold here in Arizona too. It's in the low 50s and raining in Arizona. So again, welcome everyone. Today is day number 23. Happy Heart Month is what's going on. I'm Dr. Jack Wolfson, cardiologist, natural heart doctor, your home for the 100-year heart. I hope you're having a fantastic month, on your way to a fantastic year, on your way to a fantastic 100-year lifetime plus. Again, heart intact, brain intact, body intact, doing the things we'd love to do, want to do up until 100 and beyond. So again, welcome everyone. A lot of people on the call, a lot of great participation for this entire month. Obviously, heart disease is the number one killer worldwide, and that is my passion. One of my many passions is to help people prevent, treat, reverse heart disease naturally, reduce or eliminate pharmaceuticals, avoid dangerous procedures and surgeries. So there you go. Edith, great to see you. Laura, you always lift my spirits. Wow, what an amazing thing to say to someone. God, that's really incredible. Thank you, Laura. Your comments lift my spirits always as well. So thank you. Okay, so let's get rolling. And it is the 23rd day of the month. It's kind of ironic that it's the 23rd day of the month and we have not hit on the most important thing for health: brain health, heart health, body health. And that's why you're here today, is to learn about the most important topic. And I'm going to go ahead and do a share screen with everyone on here, because I'm going to give you a little dip into a PowerPoint presentation that I want you to see. And again, we've gone 22 days without talking about this. We've talked about food. We've talked about sunshine. We've talked about environmental toxins. We've talked about dangerous radiation-based testing. And now I'm going to do a share screen and show you what I'm talking about today. So let's see here. Share screen. Doing a full share screen. And here we are with this. And then we get into this. And now we got the full share screen. Okay, Natural Heart Doctor is who I am. Get sleep. Get sleep. Day number 23. Get sleep. Sleep is at least tied for the most important thing for health. But I would have to say that sleep deprivation is about the most dangerous thing that you could possibly encounter. So quality sleep is absolutely critical. So this topic is all about getting appropriate sleep. And here we go. This lady is enjoying her sleep. And I want to point out how important sleep is. And again, the detrimental effects of not getting the sleep. And that's what I'm going to talk about in the next few minutes over these slides here. Now, most people are not getting the sleep that they need. Here we are where it's late at night. We're watching TV. We're enjoying ourselves. And it's like we are just digging our own grave. And I'm going to talk about that as we move along as well. Now, again, this shows you, again, as the universe sits, as the solar system sits, we are on Earth. The Earth is a spinning ball, and it is circling around the sun. And there is night and there is day. No matter what version of the story that you choose to follow, or the combination of both, whether it's the biblical version, the evolutionary version, I don't know what the answer is. I'll tell you that much. But I do know that whatever version of the story you believe in, the first there was darkness, and then there was light. First there was darkness, and then there was light. Now, as you know, humans came a lot later in the story. So we evolved in that environment of there is darkness and there is light. And when there is darkness, we sleep. And when there is light, we are awake and doing our thing. And unfortunately, as you can see, the people here, they are violating this human mammalian evolutionary biblical principle. Our ancestors went to sleep with the sun right after the sundown. They woke up with the sunrise. They watched the sunrise. They watched the sunset. They went to sleep with the sundown. That's not the, again, that's, it just is the way it is until this guy came along. Thomas Edison, Tesla. These guys harnessed the power of electricity and were then therefore able to electrify the cities and illuminate the nighttime skies. And it can be said that so many chronic health conditions have developed because of what happened with these gentlemen. Now, hours of sleep per night. Check this out. 1942, Americans had almost 8 hours. And now we are running under 7 hours of sleep. Remember, the word midnight is a portmanteau, a combination of middle and night, midnight. That used to be the middle of the night. Now it is the average time people go to sleep is after midnight, the average time. So as many people go to sleep at 8 p.m., like the Wolfsons do right now, as they go to sleep at 4 a.m. Imagine that. People going to sleep at 4 a.m. and it occurs all the time. And the Wolfsons go to sleep at 8. You need to go to sleep after the sundown. Light exposure may cut production of melatonin. Hello, of course it does. Because again, melatonin is our sleep hormone. We get light exposure during the day, which helps to start ramping up melatonin production by the pineal gland of the brain at night. And then we go to sleep and melatonin spikes. And if you look at all the benefits of melatonin in the medical literature, it's everything is tied into melatonin. What is the master hormone? We often think that, that's the pituitary releases hormones that control. Thyroid is often mentioned as a master hormone. Cortisol is a hormone. The deal is melatonin controls all of those things. Certain things happen when we sleep. Certain things happen when we are awake, and they work best when we do so with nature. No matter what your cardiovascular condition is, please understand that sleep when we should be sleeping is what we need to make sure that is all functioning well. So many people have sleep disorders. So many people take pharmaceuticals. They are not the answer. The answer is to get to sleep on time. When you are awake in the artificial light, you are in effect causing brain damage. Now, again, all the medical literature, check this out. Adequate sleep and improvements in blood pressure, cholesterol, and lipids. Adequate sleep lowers the risk of AFib, heart attack, congestive heart failure, cardiomyopathy. Adequate sleep lowers the stroke risk, lowers inflammation, lowers obesity risks, diabetes risks. And inadequate sleep leads to lower ATP, lower glutathione production. We've talked about that several times throughout this month. And of course, ectopic events. Whatever you want to look up regarding your health and your health concerns, inadequate sleep can be a factor. Sleep apnea, of course, is something that is very, very common as well. This was kind of really started becoming a little bit more of a household and even a medical definition. It used to be called the Pickwickian syndrome after this character, Joe from the Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens. Truth be told, I have not read the book, but I have seen the picture. And nonetheless, this character had typical features of snoring, obesity, sleepiness. And again, the Pickwickian syndrome has been renamed appropriately so sleep apnea. Apnea meaning stopping breathing while you're sleeping. Now, there is a test that we offer that we send to your home. We've had a lot of people do this. I've done it myself. The good news is I don't have sleep apnea. I had a tiny bit when it said I was sleeping on my back, which fortunately is for me, I guess, is very rare. I spend very little time on my back. I'm more of a stomach sleeper, and I've become more of a side sleeper over the last several years, especially as it pertains to sleeping in bed with the children and co-sleeping. Sometimes the bed gets a little bit tight, so I got to get up on my side as opposed to sprawled out. In any case, this is the test that we do, and again, you're welcome to order this. It's done in the comfort of your home. The finger monitor goes on, the chest monitor goes on, the watch monitor goes on your wrist, and you're good to go. You don't need the cell phone is not what you need. Again, is that all this stuff goes into the wrist device, and then you drop that into the envelope, you send it back, and then we go over the test results, and we're good to go. And that does include a 20-minute consultation also to go over the report with Dr. Lauren Latanza. naturalheartdoctor.com. I'll put that into the comments section as well when we're all set with that. So here's my big, long, extensive plan about sleeping your way to better heart health. Again, go to sleep after the sundown. Studies show that you should not eat within 1 hour of bedtime. So again, in our house right now, we go to sleep at 8 p.m. We are usually done with dinner by 6. And then from there, we're kind of, again, showering up, getting ready for bed, getting stuff ready for the next day. Again, getting all the kids and making sure the teeth are brushed and all those kind of things. But that's pretty much the way we roll. Maybe sometimes we would finish dinner by 6:30. But again, typically, we certainly are not eating within 1 hour of bedtime. Make your room dark. I think that's really critical as well. Try and keep all of the lights out of your room that may be affecting you. Again, light from the TV, light from a clock, light from some other electrical, obviously, charged thing. If you need something for support at night, a red light, would be the best way to go. Again, something that is a red bulb that emits a red glare as opposed to a bright white light. Keep it cool in the room. It's roughly 68 to 72 degrees. You don't want it cold. You certainly don't want it hot. Zero electronics. And aside from the watch pads and an occasional use of some kind of technology, I'm not really into wearing any kind of tracker to see how I'm sleeping. I think it's okay for occasional use, but otherwise, no. Sometimes you need a little bit of background music to help, especially if you're in a louder environment. Don't forget about the organic mattress and the organic bedding. And we have a link to our recommended brand on that coming in the email. Get the chemicals out, air purifier, no alcohol, caffeine, or sugar. Certainly in the evening would be detrimental to this. Try and keep your stress level low. I know myself over the years, if I'm thinking about a lot of things, if I'm thinking about stuff I have to do the next day and the next week and the next month, or I'm thinking about personal issues, whatever it may be, I don't sleep well because, again, I'm thinking, I'm stressing, not good. Again, exercise at night is a no-no if you want to get good quality sleep. And again, we have this information here about getting tested for sleep apnea. Get the cell phone out of the bedroom. Don't forget to turn off the Wi-Fi. If you use your cell phone for a night light or for as a clock or as an alarm, again, just put it on on airplane mode. And if you are depending on communication, let's just say you're a parent and you've got a teenage child, or any for whatever reason, you want your phone to be on, turn off the mobile data. So the mobile data is not going back and forth. So your email account is not updating, but you still can make and receive phone calls and text messages. So that's my deal on that. Okay, so I'm getting out of this section here. I'm getting back into StreamYard. Any thoughts on earplugs while sleeping? Yes, I love earplugs. When necessary, wear earplugs. They can be very good to help when someone else in the room is snoring, when you're traveling, when it's loud. Again, love earplugs. Hello from Canada. Hello to Canada. Does AFib trigger waking in the middle of the night? Does waking at night trigger AFib? Well, there are people who have AFib that typically occurs at night. We call that parasympathetic driven atrial fibrillation. Those people, they get AFib at night. They may get AFib after exercise. Again, some kind of vaguely mediated AFib. And undoubtedly, if you go into AFib at night, a lot of those people wake up. Sleep apnea, of course, is linked to AFib. All those things for sure are all linked. So Lynn Rhodes, I do not own a TV. They are a waste of time, energy, and money. Certainly a waste of time. That's for sure. I'm not going to argue with the energy and money component either. So Leslie Gold, you in this community lift my spirits. You guys lift my spirits as well. Now, if you can get, again, like the world conspires against us being healthy. They conspire against us nutrition-wise. They conspire against us getting sunshine. It conspires against us getting adequate sleep. A few years ago, my son's, I think he was 10 or 11 years old, and he had a Saturday night soccer game that started at 8:20 p.m. That is not acceptable. That is not acceptable for the children to be up awake like that. It is so detrimental. We allowed him to do it. Dr. Heather didn't want him to go at all, but I said, okay, listen, it's, again, the excuses, it's once in a while, all the other, again, it's his team. He's going to be disappointed. It's just not healthy. That's all there is to it. We're supposed to go to bed after the sundown. We awake with the sunrise. Before the sunrise, we watch the sunrise. We're outside in the light. We make the magic happen. So as of right now, I'm inside because it's nice and quiet, but I will be outside at least at some point today. Hopefully it stops raining. I'm in Arizona right now. I don't have much in the way of rain gear or an umbrella to get outside and walk, but I'll be outside today for at least my 30 minutes of getting outside. What else can I tell you? This is absolutely fantastic. And again, I appreciate all of you being here. A lot of people on the call. Let's get into the word of the day. The word of the day today is longevity, cardiac longevity, total body longevity, the 100-year heart longevity. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Fantastic word. Who doesn't smile when they think about longevity? And you're going to get that longevity when you get your sleep. Remember, eat well, live well, think well. Live well certainly starts with sleep and sunshine and avoiding environmental toxins, being physically active. And with that, I want to say good day. I wish you all a fantastic February 23rd. I wish you the best this month and always. And again, I sincerely appreciate all of you and all of your support at Natural Heart Doctor. Oh, I promised I would get that link into the comment section for the sleep test as well. So if you want to get that, again, you order it, our team gets it out to you ASAP. And here we go. We got that in there. Okay, remember the word of the day is longevity. And again, if you have any issues with the product, whatever, you can always help. Shelly Hallen, mouth taping helps my hubby sleep. I do like mouth taping. I think that's the subject for another conversation, but I do think it's certainly worthwhile, especially for people that have sleep apnea. I think it's a fantastic strategy as well. So everyone have a wonderful day. And we will talk again. We'll be back tomorrow on day number 24. We're getting close to the end. Happy Heart Month. Dr. Jack Wolfson, Natural Heart Doctor. your home for the 100 Year Heart. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.